Do you see this cheesy smile, everybody? Okay, it only took 13 episodes. I mean, what have our producers been doing behind the scenes? But we finally, AB, finally have a 100-meter hurdler on our
Come
show,
on, man. You've been
right?
slacking.
Olympic bronze medalist representing Jamaica, the lovely, the talented Megan Tapper. Thank you so much for being here and making some time. Okay, listen, I'm gonna let the people know you just dropped a lifetime best to win the Jamaican trials, 12.34. You also, because I'm counting your bags, you also just signed a contract with Adidas. What have the last
Yes.
6 weeks been like for you? I can only imagine.
Huh. What have the last 6 weeks been like? It's been a roller coaster, but not for the things that you
No.
said. Those things actually made it way easier, which I am so grateful for. Training has been kicking my butt.
You're getting ready. You're getting ready.
I am. And then I'm getting ready to race. I'm leaving for Cilicia, Poland tomorrow. And so trying to get ready while loaded and everything else happening at once is a lot, but I was built for this, so yeah.
Good, good, good. Well, Megan, I'll be in Tokyo as well with you, so I'll see you there.
Yes.
But before then, I wish you all the best in your Diamond League meets. But let's take it back to Tokyo, back in 2021, where you won an Olympic medal. That huge moment for you, being the first Jamaican to medal in the event and the first Caribbean woman to medal in the event as well. What's that like for you? How does that feel? Like, what does it feel like when I say that?
Relief. It feels like complete and utter relief. I always knew that I was capable of doing good things, of running fast enough times, of w- medaling in races. So it was a big relief to have gotten the opportunity to do that and seized it with everything I had. A lot of people, I always talk about my circle and my support. A lot of people pour into me, and it was just a big relief to finally bring them something that time around. Yeah.
That's right.
Right, right,
That's
right.
right. So, Megan, quickly, how tall are you, by the way?
I am 5 foot and 3/4 inches.
That see
Okay, don't
that
shorter on the change. Give her
this
those.
is
Give her that
you.
change.
This is you better take that
You
quarter.
want those 3/4? Yeah.
That's exactly it. Because I'm five,
Yeah.
5.5. And I wonder if this ever happens to you because you are, if you look at you, right? Like you are powerful, but you are, conventionally a little bit shorter, right? Than what people think a 100-meter hurdler should
Yes.
be. But do people see you and say, I think you should be taller? I thought you were tall. You look taller on TV. So that happened to you? Because it always happens to me.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, no, they think I am bigger on TV.
This is what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. So they're like, oh, hold on. Why am I not remembering? I guess I haven't been in Jamaica for so long. I don't remember what people say to me, but it's
Yeah.
constant. As long as they notice me, they're like, "Are you small?" Or I never knew you were so small. Yes, yes. What you
Yes.
said. Yes,
Well, since we have a 100-meter hurdler on the show, and Perdita obviously did
yes,
that back in the day, I want to ask both of you, and I get your take on both of this. A lot of people have had that controversial take that the women's height of the hurdle should be raised. How do you guys feel about that, especially with you being on the shorter end of the hurdlers? How do you feel about when people say that?
Okay, so and I'm curious to see if you agree with me. I think they should be raised. I think I do. 33
okay,
inches is great. I think it's fine. I think it would clean up our form for some people. I think it would also like challenge us a little bit more. It would also take the event in a different direction. Or maybe you do both. Maybe you have the 33-inch hurdles and you have the 36 inch hurdles. Swimmers have all these kind of different strokes. We can have all these different kind of heights. I'm for it. But maybe don't lose the 33-inch hurdles. Maybe not. Megan, what do you say?
well, I don't know if I could do 36-inch hurdle like
Mm.
racing though. That's my only thing.
You've never done them in practice? We used to
Because of
train them
my
in
height.
practice. You never done those in practice? Over height? Like oversized?
No.
how
No,
do, wh-
no,
why
no,
would you
no.
raise it? How does
33 and a
that
half
help?
is overhyped for me.
That's true.
What
Exactly.
Yeah, how does that help, P? Why would you
Uh
raise it in practice?
yeah, so it's the same thing like when you like overtrain, like if you were to do like if you're a 100-meter, runner, you do 300 because it just makes you stronger and sharper for your when you cut down to your
Mm.
actual distance. So when you do 36, it actually forces your takeoff and your technique to be cleaner, and then you can apply that to 33 inch. So we would do that, not at 3 steps, but at 5 steps. But Megan, you're right. I think
Okay,
because
okay,
you
okay.
are, quite shorter and still powerfully built, I think 36 would probably be too much for you to do in practice. That makes
A little
sense.
bit too much. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
you're not a fan.
Okay, okay.
I
Well,
mean, the thing is, I don't limit myself at all.
True,
So
yeah.
let me not say I don't think I would be able to do
true.
it. It's just I'm so seasoned and set in my ways right
Yes,
now. To accept a change would just be like disrupting
right.
the whole
Yeah,
system for me, and I'm not really
yeah.
for that right now because I'm too old. Like at this point, I'm too old to change.
Aaron's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
making trouble
yeah.
for us. Aaron, stop this. Where did you get that
I
question
am, man.
from?
My
Throw it
bad,
away.
my bad. I know. I had to mix it up because we got
I
hurlers
see.
in the mist, so I'm adding a little controversy. But look, we'll stick with the 33s, and let's look forward to your next couple meets before Tokyo. You got some competitive fields. I feel like the hurlers, especially the women, every field is like competitive. So I don't even feel different saying that. But you guys act like it's the Olympic final every time you line up. But how do you look at these races going into Tokyo and just the overall mindset going into like really competitive fields that are always stacked up in these women's 100-meter hurdle races?
First- so I'm realizing that I compartmentalize when it comes to my event.
Mm,
So when I watch them race, and then when I race, they're two. It's like I'm two different people. So when I watch them race and I see the 12 twos and the 12 two lows and the 12 ones, well, I didn't watch that race. I was actually in that race, but when I see that, it's like, what?
Girl,
What's going on? Who
this
are
is
these
it.
yeah,
people? What are they
yeah,
doing?
Girl.
And then when I'm in the race, it's like it's anybody's race.
yep.
You did that yesterday. You did that in the race before, but we're
Do it
at the
against
starting
me.
line. Everybody's at zero. Not just do it against me, but everybody right
Yeah.
now is at zero.
Right.
And so it doesn't matter what you did in the race before. It's 8 people lining up at this time to get the best result. So yeah,
Mm.
it's two different people watching and experiencing two different things
Yeah.
because how do you
Girl.
like
Right?
how do you
Mm,
even
mm. Tell it.
when I stop competing and I look back at what I was going through, like just thinking about it now, what I'm going through, like all of these hurdles doing what they're doing, including me, it's like, bro,
Yeah.
you stood in the fire and you never
Hmm.
let it like get to you, and that's
Hmm.
cool.
I have people saying 12-6, 12-7 is slow. I'm like,
It
what?
is.
Like, that's what they're saying
It
though. But
is.
back in my
Damn.
day, that 12-6, 12-7 would win you a medal. Like, if you look at the bronze medals
Yeah.
that have been won, 12-6, 12-7 could get you a little something on the podium. Now, can't do it.
Mm,
Listen,
I want to ask you
listen.
yeah.
one last thing.
Sorry.
When you look ahead to the World Championships in Tokyo, what is your
Yes.
heart's greatest desire? I know it must be gold, World Championship title, but for you, like, what is that internal mechanism? Like, I will go there, and if I do this, I will leave happy. What is that?
Everything. I want everything. I
Oh,
want the execution. I want the
yes.
times. I want the medal. I
Yes.
want a clean race for everybody. I want
Mm,
to shine. I want to, inspire. I want to motivate. I want somebody to come to me and say, listen, I showed up because I saw how you
That's right.
did and how you rose to the occasion and how you put yourself out there, even though everybody counted you out, even though everybody uh, didn't, put
Yep.
you like in the mix or anything. So yeah, I want it all. I want it absolutely all. And for the past couple years since Tokyo, I went through a little phase where I'm like, okay, I know I am destined for more. Leading up to Tokyo, I was like, I know I'm destined for more. I know that I can do this. I know that I can be one of the best hurdlers in the world.
Yep.
And then when Tokyo finished, I'm like, is this it? Yeah. I've totally forgot what I was talking about, but yeah.
No, no, I feel like you just took us to church, girl. I just feel like I could be at your altar all day
preach.
and listen to you preach, okay? And you know what I thought was
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
lovely that I caught in your response, your answer? You said I hope for a clean race for everybody. And as herders, we understand what that
Yes.
means, right? We're in this together. I think that's really
Yes.
beautiful about your
Yes.
spirit. Okay, Megan Tapper, thank you for tapping in. I wrote that line. I like that line. I like
Bars.
bars, bars. Thank you for your honesty, your candor. We wish you the absolute best. Aaron's gonna be there, and of course, I know he'll be rooting for you on all our behalfs. But
Yes.
thank you so much, and good
Thank
luck in
you. Thank
Poland.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, guys. It was an absolute blast, and I wish you guys the very best for this.
Appreciate it. All the
Thank
best.
you.